so low. Well, they die. But you know what else is dying? The artillery. It's good to see.
Hey guys, remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hey, go one step further, become a channel member. Any support you guys give is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video.
Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17, and today I'm covering a 3v3 Company of Heroes match, which I forgot to put on. Multiple sides, love to see it. Already have some good luck, have funs in chat, so love to see that. I'm sorry, did the other person say nope? Well, that's kind of... Alright. Anyway, if you want to be respectful and kind and you're replaying to showcase it, wow, okay. Oh, never mind. They're saying, oh, good luck, have fun, no you. Never mind. They are being respectful. I knew it. I did not know it. Anyway, submit your replay to my Gmore Discord down below, and I will try to cover it. I cover all types of games, from big games to small games. You know, try to get games that most likely would not be featured in a lot of the top tier I guess, competitive players, because why would they feature a game from randoms that aren't like top 10 or top 50? But anyway, let's get to it. We got ourselves 2 Vermok and a Doc player versing 3 Americans. Those 3 Americans are named Fox, Pinhead Larry, and Shrugged, versing Adult Asthma is a Choice. That is not true. We got Marawi, and we also got ourselves Not Emily Willis. Okay. We got Doc Forces moving in with Palm Grenadiers, as well as the Half-Track and Panzer Pioneers moving on in. Already trying to build cover right here, so while the Palm Grenadiers keep the infantry back from the Americans, they can make some better defenses in the rear. Also, with the Half-Track up, this boosts the Palm Grenadiers even further and pushes back the American Scout. So Shrugged, while he has an MG, and I think he is going... Oh, he has a Weasel! Grabbing some territory. Half-Track is going around said MG and just blasting him point blank with his machine gun. Actually doing damage and forcing the MG back, though the MG just runs into the building and is like, cool bro, I'm just gonna shoot you from here. So nice. Weasel as well, they'll push back the Half-Track, but Half-Track doesn't take all that much damage. Meanwhile, things going slightly better for the Americans in mid. The Americans have more MG spam, so can't wait for those 50 cals to just... I know it's going to be a slight delay. It's not going to be immediate, but yeah, the 30 cals are doing some decent work and keeping the enemy back. Smoke, though, does come on in, and that's all thanks to Adult Asthma managing to smoke the MG and push up his infantry. Doesn't have a ton, 2 Pioneers and a Grenadier, but it was enough to drive the enemy back. So excellent job there. Good to see. Meanwhile, we got ourselves with the other American player. This one's actually going a lot more in the front line department with riflemen and mortars. His counterpart is going a little bit more at Grenadiers, although he has a Kettenkrad as well. Sure. I mean, even though this map is not the biggest, so it's not going to like quickly go behind and decap territory, most likely, because it's more laney and easy to stop that stuff from happening. It still can provide you know, recon. The problem is it's just watching the mortar be bombed, so it's like, hey, I can tell you. It's like, all right, what's going on? I can tell you, sir, that our men are dying via mortar fire. Great, thank you. We had no idea. We had no idea, but actually, kill-wise, the Germans are doing actually a lot better than the Allies. Grenadiers pushing on in, pushing back the riflemen. Mortar is now open to being targeted by Sid Grenadiers, so the MG will get some relief. Actually, with the veterancy, you could potentially use your medics to heal it. So, honestly, not... Oh, nope. Here comes support. Pinhead Larry dropping in a paratrooper squad up in this northern area. Grenadiers are lighting it up. Immediately kill a man before he's able to fire. 2 men dead, MG firing. And immediately, this paratrooper squad is going to quickly realize that it was a bad drop. But it does reveal he went airborne. We know Spec Ops because of the Weasel that got deployed. Flamethrower unit pushing in against the MG. Nice push right there by Pinhead at the very least. Captain. Oh, wait. He threw a satchel? All right. MG is gone via satchel. All right. And excellent job. Anyway, Pioneer is opening fire on the Grenadier. Still holding them back, though he's going to retreat from the double. Let's see right now. Honestly, it seems like the Germans, even though they took some hits, are locking down most of the center territory. So good job on them. They easily have the kills. They will regain the victory points here in a moment. And overall, things going well. Now, the last American Let's see. Fox has yet to pick a battle group. But the Germans have also been very coy at picking battle group, except for Mari. Hopefully I'm getting that right. Marawi? Oh god. Someone's gonna say Greyshot. It's this. Come on. And I'm like, I don't know. I simply don't know. But he went with mechanized. So potential Panthers? Maybe? We shall see. Rifleman is pulling back. Again, we have the captain there, so we know he went infantry support for cheaper infantry. Cheaper and stronger infantry. So, at least in the reinforcements and health-wise. And, of course, grenades. Rifleman charging on in by Fox. We have an MG as well pushing on in. Grenades are fired. Actually, good grenade by the American Rifleman. Health is really low on both those Grenadiers and the Pioneers, so definitely needs a medic. So far, no medical teams, though, except for the medic pack the Grenadier has. But no, like, half-tracks, bunkers, stuff that you usually see the Wehrmacht deploy. Let's see, 75, though, is on the field. Problem Grenadiers potentially could have AT grenades, so you want to stay back. Not Emily Willis is also upgrading to potentially some armor. Ooh. Again, that comes with the 8 red, the attractor, all sorts of good stuff. Martyr, which is very effective at neutralizing, well, all sorts of anti-infantry, AT, you know, everything is specialized. Support equipment with the tractor, calling in artillery or smoke. Speaking of support, MG's here with a bazooka team, really not going front line at all. He's really going a hodgepodge of support. We'll have to see how that does. We have an MG here. 75 can launch artillery, and he will do exactly that, but German artillery, aka the Dock mortars, are shredding a lot of his men from afar, and the MG just repositioned, so he's okay for a longer fight. But the Americans are putting pressure. We have the victory point decaptain now on the American side. The munition point now it falls in. Oh, sorry, been decaptained. Doesn't fall into American hands, but at least is not in German hands right now. And up north we have German forces. Oh, wait, there's a half-track there to help reinforce, and a medic bunker. Oh, Stummel, of course, anti-infantry. But I'm assuming with this half-track, he's going to get a 75. 75 seems to be the go-to for the Americans for AT and, of course, a slight amount of artillery. Captain also over here, so we know at least 2 Americans have gone with the infantry support. Let's see. Can we make it 3? The only one that has not gone so is Red. And Red has gone with mechanized. So better Shermans, better armor, etc. Well, and also technically faster repairs if you want to go that route. All right. Again, we have adult asthma with a lot of support units, but still, Stummel's on the field as well. We'll have to hope that he can help keep the American back. But with the 75 there, that might be harder. Well, hold on. The 75's busy killing the bunker, and there's another Stummel. I'm not saying the Stummel is good against 75, but 2 against 1, it could do something. Does a little bit of damage. Wow, the Stummel is advancing against the 75. I did not expect this. He is firing, gets the men on the retreat, at least hurts them a bit more. Continuing to put on pressure. Marawi is just very aggressive against the American force, technically with a solid counter. So awesome stuff right there. But, there's a 75 being like, okay, I'm done, and hits it, and as you can tell, immediately, like, reduces almost, like, 60% of its health. That's why I'm like, why isn't the 75 shooting him? But I guess he's just too busy. Now, here's the thing. While it's awesome that asthma came up, unfortunately, Pinhead Larry's coming on in and just massacring whatever's left. So, yeah, it's great that you helped, Marawi? Oh god, I'm absolutely butchering this man's name. Marawi with, you know, the northern area. But unfortunately, you did lose quite a bit of your own, and now there's a paratrooper blob. Again, blob 3 more units. Now, just coasting around the battlefield, potentially with upgrades given the amount of munitions that the allies are currently receiving very soon. And could potentially weaken another strong flank, which is not Emily Willis, who is already fighting, what's his name, Shrugged. And actually doing a pretty good job, all things considered. Shrugged is having a bit of trouble, and this guy still has a decent-sized army, but now with the paratroopers coming on in, yeah, he's completely thrown off. MG is smoked. Paratroopers can throw, you know, a satchel or grenades to deal with that, but it looks like they're pushing on through. A medical truck could be in harm's way if focused. Again, there's a lot of bad situations here. Paratroopers light up and, oh, like said, satchel. There goes the MG. Palm Grenadiers are retreating. And, yeah, excellent job by Pinhead Larry right there. Just helping his ally. Really, you know, again, not doing terrible, but barely clinging on and pushing the area back. Half-tracks, though, pulled back. The AT weapon, the Martyr, pulled back. So, all good stuff at the very least that for not Emily Willis to come back after, yes, losing an MG, but it could have been far, far worse in the grand scheme of things. Now the paratrooper squads are moving back in. Flamethrowers did do a bit of damage to the MG, and the Stumble is harassing the captain and other things, but it's not that big of a deal. Now, again, you have an AT unit hitting the side. This Stumble is barely alive. Half-tracks moving on in, maybe to provide some artillery support. Keep, Shrugged from moving in too much. Though, again, do have to worry about, like, some AT units, like the Bazooka team. I don't know if he's upgraded it, because there is a Bazooka upgrade he could get. Here, let's do a quick check on that. Shrug, did you upgrade your stuff? Let's see, where is the... No, he has not upgraded. Okay, cool. Alright. Heads Grenadiers are opening fire on the Pioneer, but holding mid. Victory point wise, again, it's triple cap, or now double capped against the Axis. Axis will need to do something. They are trying to push up north. We have the Stumble providing artillery fire. Grenadiers slowly pushing them in. Medical bunker is remade, and healing up those Grenadiers. It looks like that Fox is trying, but unsuccessfully able to really put much damage. I will say, he could probably move in and take this. There's only a captain here. There's not a ton of anti-infantry. Yes, you have artillery, but it's kind of hitting more back here, right? Trying to hit the guys that are healing the near the medical bunker. Again, because people are like, oh, they'll go to the medical bunker. And then you have airstrike, stuff like that. They'll wipe squads because they'll just leave them there and focus on the front. Nice arty shot. Wait, what is that? Oh! Alright, well, at least we know, guys, I don't need armor. I just need arty. So, yeah, we have some German artillery opening fire. Pushing back? Yeah, the mortar. And helping clear, again, a lot of the other stuff. I think he can easily take this. I am not oh, wait. There's some artillery coming down. The Americans, I think, called in artillery to stop the cap. Seems to be doing okay. He's moving. Oh, nope. There, a couple shots come in. Captain's gonna retreat, and he finally takes mid. Unfortunately, the Americans will take the center star, and Shrugged still has this other victory point, though it looks like 75 was lost, which is unfortunate, as he doesn't really have much of an army. But you know who does? Not Emily Willis. Not Emily Willis has a very light armored army with the tractor and the Martyr and everything else, but he's still pushing on up. Meanwhile, excellent kill against Pinhead Larry, who still has 3 paratroopers, but at least is down 1 unit. So that scout went flying. MGs are set up, but smoke is blocking their sight. AT gun is there as well. Stumble, again, just harassing the American forces. Already vet too. Again, using its artillery to blast them. As paratroopers move on in, so this is the bigger play right now. Oh, artillery, though, blasts the paratroopers, though the bunker is down. Paratroopers will retreat. But hold on, what's this? We have additional forces. And again, these riflemen have double bars. You can see there with the plus that they have those upgrades. So they are very potent. Luckily, again, there is some infantry and an MG to keep the American forces pushing in. And yeah, he's going to retreat. So overall, it looks like across the field, the Germans have regained a little bit of initiative and managed to push those allied counterattacks back. The northern point's under Axis control. The southern point is under Axis control. The middle point is lightly contested by both sides, though neither side is like throwing a big force. It's just a lot of support units. Although that train station can't stand, so yeah, the Stumble brings it down. I don't know if that was on purpose. I think it was just hitting the MG and just happened at the building, but that is pretty funny. It's like, nope, building's gone. We are removing it from play. So excellent job right there. All right. Panzer Grenadiers are still there. What else do we have for armor? Oh my god, I hate this man. This man has 3 artillery pieces. Again. Oh god, I always forget this thing. Was it? Some people have told me it's the Wespe, some is Vesper. Whatever the case may be, the mobile German artillery is now deployed. Oh my god, you have 3 of these things? No, I should say, this man only has 1 AT gun, so if the allies could push on him and neutralize that stuff, that could be a massive blow, right? There is a path he could take that goes straight there, and I'm not even joking, there is a straight path with nothing there. No mines, nothing that I'm seeing. But alas, Sherman is pushed back, so we're not going to see that counterattack. Right now, paratroopers are pushing with a bulldozer, which is more anti-infantry based, but can take also a lot of hits itself. Paratroopers, they don't have either the their LMG upgrade, nor do they have the bazooka team upgrade, which could be good against stuff like this. Bulldozer could move in to harass it, but there is a pack gun there, so just keep, I mean, it's not like he doesn't have some support he can call in. Not Emily Liz, by the way, with armor support and adult asthma has gone mechanized as well. Really? We dealing more artillery? No, he's actually getting a Panzer IV. Okay. He's getting frontline armor. But what is this? Oh my god. Fox is being a foxy character. Is sneaking behind enemy lines to kill the artillery. Yes! Good! Kill them. Kill them proper. Oh boy. So while the Americans are feinting an attack with Rangers, so at least we know he went advanced infantry, which is gonna, oh my god, it's just slaughtering a lot of these Grenadiers. Grenadiers, so low! Well, they die, but you know what else is dying? The artillery. It's good to see. 75 of all things, and that push on in. 2 of the RD pieces are dead, a 3rd one is back in the base, 75 is still charging. Oh my god, they're still going for it. There's no AT. One last shot. There we go! All 3 artillery pieces are dead. Stops the RD spam dead in its tracks. And now we have air support coming in low. Again, Loiter is approaching. That's from Shrugged. So Special Operations has the P-47 anti-infantry strafe, which pushed back Palm Grenadiers. SSF Commandos was part of that doctrine as well, firing bazookas to hold back a lot of the light armor. Again, upgrading the bazooka to be even stronger would be better, I would say. Sherman as well getting this truck, which is unfortunately just pinned. It can't escape. Oh wow, Martyr is hitting the Sherman, and also we have actually 2 Martyrs are there firing at the Sherman. Panzer III with a flamethrower holds the infantry away, and while Shrug does do damage to not Emily Willis also took some severe it was able to at least put some severe hits on him. Bulldozer as well trying to hold back the Panzer Grenadiers. Did the Hellcat 75 survive? The 75 did not, but the Hellcat seems to be pulling back behind the buildings and escaping, so good escape pattern there. Rangers may not be so lucky. It looks like Fox did lose a lot in that push, and Rangers go down, so some big significant losses on Fox. But again, I would say Marawi losing most of his forces and 3 artillery pieces is a bigger loss overall, comparatively, because that's 3 RD pieces. Each, I think, are cost like 60 fuel. So compare that with a 75 and maybe an infantry unit. So yeah, not great. Looks like we have some more back and forth. Pinhead. Let's see. We got some. Oh, okay. So we got medical supplies, munition supplies dropping on in. I'm assuming he's doing that to maybe upgrade his upgrade your paratroopers with something. You have 200 munitions. I understand bombers and such in the background, and I did miss that strike wherever it was. So I'm not entirely sure what. But now we have more artillery via adult asthma coming on in. Also getting a Panzer Grenadiers upgrade for veterancy, so these guys will get boosted even further. Double Sherman on the field, so Shrugged is trying to get those Shermans out. Again, could potentially upgrade them with the 75 guns. They have so far not been upgraded with that, which would make it harder for the Panzer IV to fight him. SSF Commandos are moving on in, but Panzer Grenadiers have been upped with double bars? Is that right? Did he steal the American? Oh my god. That's amazing. Panzer Grenadiers with double bars, which, yeah, they will increase its attack power. Now we have 3 Sherman, actually 4 Shermans. Oh, sorry, 2 Shermans and a bulldozer Sherman, and a Hellcat. We have a strike coming on in with paratroops coming in. That AT gun should be a goner. Oh, it's not bombers. It's an anti-armor strike. Not a huge fan of it. It is strong, don't be wrong, but it's not... Wait, oh, nice satchel killing the pack gun. Okay. So, again, I like how this American is making sure that no German equipment is left. That's a huge win because, again, they can't recruit it. Oh, and the AT guns kill it. Excellent job. Scorched earth. Nothing survives. Okay, Hellcats going in once again for a charge behind enemy lines. The question is, will he be prepared this time for the flank? And I think he realizes what's coming and he's running, but his ally, he didn't inform his ally. Okay, so it looks like he was preparing for the strike. Good, Faust. It did shock it, but it didn't kill it. Pack gun is now out of, you know, the Hellcats are outside the range. Marders are now moving on in. Good AT as well as the Panzer IV. They're going to try to move up. Luckily, a miss. Marders are hit, and now another Hellcat coming in from the side. So, Hellcats killed a unit and got out. That's still a win in my book. Absolute win, and the artillery had to reposition, though they are deploying more. And the American, aka Fox, does have the northern sector pretty much under his control. So, if I was him, I would try to lock that down as much as possible. 7 command points, you could also upgrade and get some additional battle group unlocks. Something to point out there. Or you can make artillery. I mean, you could unlock the artillery. Oh, there he goes, the artillery. So that way he can have something to counteract that the mobile artillery. And again, he can put it really far back, so they have to move up in order to shoot that and put themselves in harm's way. So, you know, we have an AT gun here, but he needs some additional... Oh, wow, it needs some additional support. MG was smoked, so allowing the Panzer Grenadiers to potentially move in and hit that AT gun. Rangers and paratroopers moving on in against the Panzer IV and Grenadiers. The Panzer Grenadiers are moving in. Again, I love it with bars. That is so dumb. I love it. Rangers and Riflemen with bars are now going to fight the Panzer Grenadiers with bars. AT gun gets away, but the MG is not. But here comes the infantry swarm. We got P-47s flying on in to hold back the infantry. Again, that is from the special ops guy. So Shrugged is bringing in the air support to hold back the infantry. There we go. They're strafing the Panzer Grenadiers. And again, with the Rentablov, as soon as they're done with this, they will keep charging and they could potentially hurt the armor as well. But artillery is focusing on it. Good push there. SF Commandos and Bazooka teams, hopefully upgraded with additional Bazooka fire or upgrades. Moving on in against the armor. I can't tell if they are or not, but they are still pushing with the Hellcat. They're not focusing on armor because they hit the engineers. Yeah, that's about to die if they don't get out. And there goes the Bazooka team. SF Commandos do survive, but still, that is a loss for Shrugged. Who still has 2 Shermans, but still does not have the upgrades for them. Again, resource-wise, he has enough for the upgrade, so maybe he's just getting a 3rd unit. Yeah, he's getting the artillery unit. Ah, they are grouped up. Actually, that is something to keep in mind. The Axis are very much grouped up in mid, and has 3 Marders, double Panzer 3 flame units, and 2 half-tracks. So he has a lot of armor. It's a little bit of everything, but again, he has something very specifically to AT and something very specifically to anti-infantry. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Meanwhile, Sherman's a kind of your like all-around good unit. Unfortunately, the mortar half-tracks might have been pressured right there by the 75s, but we're able to pull back. Again, Pinhead Larry dropping in more medical supplies and munitions for additional airstrikes. Already, the Axis are having issues with 10 munitions compared to 50 munitions for the Allies. Just, like, not great stuff right there. Not great stuff in the slightest. Alright. And again, thank you to everyone currently watching. Again, hopefully you guys are enjoying this, because I very much am. This is slightly different than just... I enjoy when people go a little outside the norm and having like 3 Marders, for instance, and like a paratrooper blob and all sorts of other stuff. I'm like, ah, yes. Or my favorite, Panzer Grenadiers with bars. Just, oh no, one of them died! Damn it! No! Oh, but we do have a Panther on the field. Bulldozering the Panzer Grenadier. Alright. Hellcats moving on in against the Flame Panzers. Paratrooper squad, I guess, was going for the other munition point. Yeah, take all the munitions away from the Axis. Actually, the Axis got that one back. Potential flank coming on in with 3 Hellcats lying in wait. Captain as well, grabbing that back territory. Very easily go for this one. We do have a small, oh, no, I'm sorry, not even a flank. It's an engineer squad retreating, so maybe it was clearing the area or trying to. I'm not sure. MG gets taken out by the armored thrust. Hellcats are focusing, and I think there's still AT guns. No, the AT guns got destroyed. There's enough Hellcats, though. I would be very cautious about that approach. Meanwhile, we have the Marders pushing on it, but the SSF commandos are there and doing a world of damage, but Marders still get the Sherman kill. Actually, 2 Sherman kills. Can they at least get 1 Martyr dead? Well, it's going to be really depending on these Hellcats and how well the SF commandos really follow suit with the counterattack. Come on! Panzer IIIs, though, managed to hold back the infantry, but Hellcats kill 1 Martyr. That's still a win for, not Emily Willis, because he's managed to kill 2 Shermans for 1 Martyr. If that is an easy win. But Hellcats charge the back lines. I think not really getting much. Panther might die here. Bounces the shot. Oh, unfortunate. And Hellcats are going down. 2 Hellcats are down. Again, we have now, what, 4 Martyrs? Oh, no, Martyrs are now dying to the commandos. Wait, how many Martyrs does this man have? So a lot of them have died, but we have 2 remaining and 2 more deploying. Hellcats are moving on up against the Panzer IV from the flank. Again, Panzer IV might die here because the Martyr is repositioning and not engaging. Hellcat does go down. Panzer IV manages to somehow dodge that Hellcat shot, and Hellcat pulls away while the pack gun opens fire on it. Surprised that so much that counter swing really didn't do as much as I thought. I mean, they did hurt the Panther quite considerably, but it wasn't enough to get the artillery units, nor did it kill the very vulnerable Panther in that situation. And that was 1 shot. Now, to be fair, it looks like Fox is not done yet. He's deploying more. He's using his reserves to get more Hellcats. Also, decent strafe right there. Actually killed a couple units. That's an anti-armor strike that killed infantry, so interesting stuff. But while I say this, artillery is hitting the not Emily Willis's army up here, but this army is mostly mechanized. Rocket artillery is not going to do as much as you might think, honestly. Like, I'm like, it's fine. But yeah, no. So losing so many Hellcats and not really inflicting that much damage on the Germans is definitely going to throw the initiative against you. That could have been resources you could have gotten other things. And you know, all he has Rangers and he is counterattacking. We do have Marawi going in and taking a decent amount of territory. And, oh my god, are you serious? Panzer Grenadiers with bars? Man, how many bars are just dropping all over the map? I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright. So, let's see. We got more Shermans on the field. Okay. Again, we know Red has additional 75s, but I guess he's just trying to get more. But here comes more. Oh my god. This Sherman might not escape. This Sherman might die. Yeah, it goes down immediately. This is something you don't want. You do not want a situation where the enemy has like 4 goddamn Martyrs all grouped up, ready to kill you. Just a really bad day for any allied armored thrust. So, yeah, not Emily Willis, you need AT guns or mines. You need to lure him in. Do not engage with just 1 or 2 armored units. You are asking to be brutalized. AT gun is setting up to hold back the Panzer III. Meanwhile, big battle in mid with, oh, nice shot with the White Phosphorus managing to, like, block his sight. Love it. Hellcats, though, pushing on in against the Panther, trying to get the kill. There's the artillery right there. If they can break through the armored line in the middle, the Hellcats could get something very vital, very vulnerable. Smoke drop, but they fire straight through the smoke. They don't care. They'll attack ground. But here comes 5 of these goddamn things. 5 Martyrs just move on in and scare the living crap out of Pinhead Larry. But wait, what's this? Rentablob coming in to save the day. Firing a couple bazooka shots, keeping them back. It was additional infantry hitting this. Again, the artillery is still on the front. Marawi is like, I'm fine, I'm cool, this is okay. He is floating with disaster right now, because if they break through and start targeting this stuff, it could be GG, but the artillery is hitting the Rentablob instead. Artillery is weakening it while the Panzer III is burning it. Rentablob is pretty much gone at this point. Mortar half-tracks have continued to survive this entire time. Just, hey, give credit where credit's due. We have air support coming on in, but again, they're mobile, so even though the P-47s are coming in quick for the rocket strafe, it's not going to matter. Here comes the blob of blobs, and now engaging the Hellcats from one direction, while the Panzer III soak up the damage from another. Again, Marders don't have a ton of health, so if they were focused or this is a mono fight, I think the Marders would win. Not Marders, sorry. The Hellcats would win overall because they could just blitz and swarm them down. But with so many different armored units and AT and everything else, the Marders are just playing very smart. When the Hellcats are busy, they move on in, engage, and then pull back. By the way, 04, thank you for the follow, by the way. All right. SF Commandos are ambushing, but... Oh, now they have bazookas. Okay. More bazookas. Switch to bazooka. Switch to bazooka. Switch to bazooka. Switch to... There we go. Maybe you get a kill. Come on. There we go. One Panzer III goes down. Maybe two? Two would be huge. Oh my god. AT gun coming in clutch. Can we have three? Oh my god. Come on. Panzer III does survive, but two. I'll take two. Shrugged coming in with a decent counterattack, but Panther coming in to put down this bulldozer. He's targeting it. Panther is making it easier for him to focus, but here comes all the Hellcats. Panther might not survive. Asthma may have engaged. Okay, now look at all the Hellcats. My god. This Panther's like, I'm smoking. I've made a terrible mistake as he's being chased by 15 Hellcats. Okay, it's 6, but still. Panther goes down, pack gun opening fire. The artillery is now pulling out. One Hellcat does fall, but still, one Hellcat is way cheaper than one Panther. So excellent job there. All right, but unfortunately, even though you get some kills, another Panzer III joins the fight. Because I was gonna say, I'm gonna guess not Emily Willis has a decent amount of resources, and he can decommission that stuff with his infantry to get even more resources. He gets like, oh god, is it a third of the manpower? It's like 25% manpower, 33, and then opposite of that for fuel. So, potentially good stuff there. Air support does kill the Stug, so excellent job there, good kill. So another loss there for Morawi, who's down to only his RD pieces. Damn, the Hellcats are just chopping at the bits like, we want that RD. We want it dead. P-47s are flying on over, and the Germans don't have AA. There's no flak flowing or Oswins. The Germans are also down victory point-wise by about 180 points, so they need victory points. Panzer IIIs are trying to keep the infantry away for a potential push for that. Again, not Emily Willis has the southern point, but they need middle. And here comes not one, not two, not three, but four of these damn things right into mid, and they are prepping for a hit. They will get ready to open fire here, and SF Commandos actually hold that. Oh wait, no, here they go. Marders move on in. Immediately one Martyr goes down. Panzer III swarming the infantry, allowing the Marders to focus on the Hellcats while they're distracted. Infantry is being swarmed by fire and taken out, but meanwhile the Marders get the kills on at least one Hellcat. SF Commandos do put some damage on another Martyr, and there's nothing really to follow up because all three Panzer IIIs are focusing on that. Two Hellcats are opening fire though. Can we at least get one Panzer III to die? No, they get away. But three Hellcats open fire and kill another Martyr. Rangers coming on in. I don't know if they have bazookas or not from this range, but they are targeting. Panthers coming in though, so that the Hellcats can't push in too much. There is a AT gun dropping on in. Meanwhile, we have double Hellcats pushing in the south against the Panzer IIIs, which are weaker, I will be honest, and Martyr IIIs can't shoot because they're being blocked by the building, but I think the Hellcats just don't know what to do. Fire is everywhere. Another Martyr comes on in. The Hellcat is pushed down, and unfortunately one Panzer III dying is not worth two Hellcats falling apart, and they'd even killed like the half tracks or anything like that. But here comes two more Hellcats. I'm not sure about this, as an pack gun is camouflage lying in wait. Artillery's coming down, not really hitting anything particular. We do have a counterattack up north to take the victory points, so the Germans stop the bleed with a 200 points difference. That's a good idea. Allies are down significantly. Again, there is an RD unit by Fox, but he has no Hellcats remaining. The only armor that we're really seeing is by Pinhead Larry. So here he comes in, focusing on the half-tracks, which is taking shots actually really well. Marders, again, been upped. I'm assuming at this point, this Doc player has all the health upgrades. That's why he's taking so many hits to bring down the light armored vehicles. But there goes another Martyr, at least from the SF Commandos. Now Emily Willis is losing quite a bit, He doesn't have a lot of reserves, so every loss here does count. Actually, both sides, every loss matters immensely. Nice job there. SF Commandos go down. There's a huge loss for Shrugged, who does not have a lot of men at all. Panzer IIIs might just dive in and try to kill the units on a retreat. Meanwhile, we have the Rentablob moving on in, but the elite German infantry as well as artillery is keeping that Rentablob at bay and managing to stop any potential negative things from happening to the German artillery. After-acts are still there as well. I'm going to look at the after-action report and just these things are going to be on top. I almost guarantee. It's just going to be an insane amount. Marders are just lying in wait from not Emily Willis. We got a potential counterattack happening in the north with Rangers and paratroopers moving on in. Not a lot of AT, but they're clearing out the infantry decently well, at least making them reorganize and regroup near the medic station. Again, victory point wise, it's still not looking great for the Germans. They are down still by 200 and slowly losing that. But on the flip side, Marders are managing to kill more allied armor. Good kill on the bulldozer. And the other big thing is that, I mean, resource-wise, while the Allies have a small lead in fuel, munition-wise is going to the Germans. So the Allies are no longer getting the insane amount of munitions that they were getting earlier, which help with airstrikes, among other stuff. Although, again, you have stuff like Pinhead Larry can drop in resources, so good there. Good job there. Fox has enough resources to get another Hellcat. He has deployed 2 more. We still have 3 Hellcats by Pinhead Larry. Air support coming on in, and a strike coming in. Nice strike! Kills a martyr, puts it down. That being said, he still has 3, including 1 at Vet 3, so nothing to sneeze at. Oh, Panzer 3's done. What the hell? I guess he's sacrificing them for the greater good so the martyrs can kill them? Sure. Pack gun helps hurt the Hellcats, but the Panzer 3s all go down. That's a lot of losses for a guy with not a lot of resources remaining. Artillery is hitting the front, though. P-47s are strafing the infantry units along the front. Pack guns are dangerously low on health and potentially being strafed here in a second. So may want to pull that back before you lose anything, Asma. 4 Hellcats are on the field, so the Allies may have regained the initiative. Oh, there goes a pack gun. Regained the initiative with the tank destroyers. Yeah, there's 6 of them on the field, potentially 7. And the Axis have 3 Hellcats versus 3 Martyrs. Let's see. Misses a shot. Hellcat was very close to dying, but Vet 3-1 survives. Pack guns were smoked. Paratroopers throwing grenades on the pack gun. Does not kill it, unfortunately. Grenade was a little short. Victory point-wise, it's a triple cap against the Allies. Again, going so Hellcat focused, you don't really have anything. You don't have as much to fight pack guns, the infantry, etc., except for, well, I think 1 artillery piece in the back, right? Yeah, which has not been targeted at all, but also doesn't have veterancy. But oh, he is targeting the Vespers decently well. Again, I love the Panzer Grenadiers with bars. Yes, just keep giving them keep giving the equipment. Excellent, excellent.
Acknowledged. Recon is standing by.
Anyway, we got ourselves a martyr on standby. How many martyrs does this man have? 1 new Panzer III and 3 additional martyrs. Okay. We got 3 artillery units by Marawi. And so we have 4 RD units. Again, I'm surprised we haven't seen a flank. Oh, we do have German mines. Okay. We do have confirmation of German mines. So they are at least wary of that potential push again, and have placed at least 1 mine from what I can see. Probably a few more scattered about, but that's good. I'm glad they have stuff that for protection. Brumbar's on the field, which is an anti-infantry unit. Again, if they can just keep holding the victory points, that will at least close the victory point gap and help them GG. Also, kill-wise, my god, the Axis are 100 kills ahead. To be fair, Rentablob is going to count that, so that's why it's probably a little bit skewed. But Allies are gearing up for a potential push with a lot of Hellcats in mid. 4 Hellcats, by the way. It doesn't matter if you have a Panther or what, they will die to 4 Hellcats by itself. But luckily, his double pack guns camouflaged and ready to go for that counter swing. So when will that counter swing happen? Well, Hellcats are pulling on back, but I think they're moving up for an attack on mid. Again, Artillery is pounding mid from, I'm assuming, the Fox's artillery. We have a strafe coming on in. P-47's gonna hit that Brumbar. Does an okay hit on the Brumbar, but really actually kills the pack of all things. Alright. Every little bit helps. Paratroopers are decapping the territory. Brumbar and artillery neutralize it, so excellent kill. Here comes a lot of the armor from not Emily Willis. Hellcats are repositioning, but the pack guns are focusing. Hellcats are grouping up with the rest of them. But here comes all the armor. This could be a big swing. Panzer III goes down. M1 goes down, so there goes the artillery. There's still another pack gun in the back. Hellcats are being focused on, but none of them die in a... Oh my god, look at all the Hellcats. It is an absolute swarm. Another Hellcat coming in from a different angle. I like it. They're making the Marders have to turn and look in different directions so they can't focus in one general direction. Yeah, he's going to smartly pull back behind the pack line and everything else. 4 Marders are now on the field. But that said, there's a huge infantry push with lots of Rangers and the captain pushing on in against the German infantry. There's 2 Strobe Troopen, which, again, are very strong, but Rangers are still really good. They need to keep moving because the Vespers will focus fire. And they do have an ability to actually track units, which is incredibly annoying. And as you can see, hitting him on the way out. Riflemen are still, and Rangers still trying to fight, but the German blob is still holding. Big push moving on in with the Hellcats. But unfortunately, it may not be enough. Hellcats are all falling apart. A lot of the Hellcats stayed back up north. Panther might go down here. Come on. There we go. And now the artillery is vulnerable. Middle's still under contention, but looks like a lot of the Hellcats died to the Marders in the back line, and the pack gun still survived. Rent-a-blob hitting the pack gun, slowly killing it, but not fast enough. The artillery managed to pull back, and the Hellcats were not able to hit it. Martyr 3s are still there. Brumbar's still hitting mid. But again, the Allies lost half their Hellcats in mid and not really doing too much to the Germans. I'm not seeing many, like, kills from, like, not Emily Willis or anything like that. So again, good job taking a lot of hits and surviving that thrust. But I will say, Marawi's blob managed to hold the northern victory point. Not Emily Willis is holding the south, and middle is under Axis control. So GG. Nice game right there. Allies tried their best, but Hellcats, I mean, yeah, they got enough where they themselves, if they've just versed the armor, could be a big win. But that's not the only thing the Germans had. They had additional armor meant for all-around units. They had some artillery units to provide support, and they had pack guns. So they had plenty of stuff. Now Emily Willis getting also an MVP with 21 vehicle kills. I cannot wait to see what did that. I know what did that. I think everyone knows what did that. 35 infantry kills with the Vespers. Excellent job with that. Very annoying, might I add, and I'm glad that you lost half of them to that Hellcat swarm on the flank, but yeah, they are very strong. Also MG, my god, decent amount of kills there. All right, Grenadier also doing okay. Let's see. Not really much to speak on. Just some SF Commandos getting some decent kills, though losing quite a bit. Trying to just double check to see if any big stuff right here. Again, just one Vesper, so it's not like a big spam as much as the rest. So I guess I'll give credit there. By the way, Asma, thank you for submitting this replay. Let's see. Hellcats got 8 vehicle kills, though again lost a lot. Paratrooper squads 39 kills, but again, a lot of losses right there. Thanks to the artillery, I'm going to assume. 73. Okay, that's the MVP. Flame Panzer III, yes, they died in mass, but that's a hell of a lot of kills. And 18 kills with those Marders. Oh my god. Excellent job. Also, Palm Grenadiers, only 3, 1 loss, 46 kills. MVP, absolutely not Emily Willis in this. Holy crap. That was insane. Also, Rifleman did not die. Give a little shout out right there to Fox for keeping his men alive for that long. Yeah, not really much there. Hellcats got 6, but again, lost quite a bit. But yeah, not Emily Willis. Absolute MVP this match. Top damage, top kills. Not even the person who submitted this, but absolutely the MVP of this match. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think another player did better, or do you think the Allies should have kept going back in like flanking, or maybe changed it up, or done something differently, or maybe choose different abilities? Maybe the heavy bombers could have been a different strategy to break up some of the back lines. Who knows? Let me know what you think down below. This is Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support in helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.